I remember a time when I was 12 years old and my family was around the dinner table discussing a newspaper article about a man going to jail for not telling his partners that he was HIV positive. Me, my sister, and my brother were there, but my parents were the only ones who spoke. I remember my father exclaiming loudly that he wouldn't want to interact with someone with HIV for fear of getting close enough to touch. His gestures got increasingly bigger, practically standing out of his chair by the end. My mother, a nurse, agreed with him, and she said she wouldn't want to touch anyone with HIV either. At school, I was taught that there was nothing to fear about touching people who were HIV positive. I wanted to say something to my parents, but I couldn't. I left the dinner table thinking that if I ever got HIV, my parents would never want to touch or be near me again. Years later, I was going for my annual physical and to get routine STI testing for the first time. In the waiting room, safe sex pamphlets lay all about. I found myself looking at the ones about HIV. I was nervous about all of the STIs, but I especially didn't want HIV. I couldn't imagine having to tell people, my friends, my siblings, potential romantic partners, and especially having to tell my parents if I was HIV positive. I'd feel this way every time I'd get tested for HIV. My anxiety's not coming from a place within me, but from the outdated misconceptions and stigmas in the world around me. A couple of months ago, I was at a peak training session. We were given a pamphlet on myths and facts about HIV. When I got home, I pulled it out of my bag and placed it on the dinner table.